Thank you for the opportunity. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me present our article under title Halal Tourism in Indonesia, Makosid Syariah Perspective. And the author in this article is the first, Mr. Sauki Saad El Hasan, second, Muhammad Salman Al Farisi, and the last is Mr. Rizky Arisandi. And we are from Syariah Business Management Department, Bina Mandiri Islamic Business School Bogor. For the introduction, Indonesia's is significant rise in the Global Muslim Travel Index, reaching the top spot in 2019. Growth in halal tourism linked to rising economic welfare of the Muslim community with an emphasis on religious, cultural, historical, and leisure aspects. Notable halal tourism destinations include Aceh, Riau, Java, East Nusa Tenggara, and Lombok, each offering unique Islamic cultural and historical experience. And halal tourism encompasses food, accommodation, transportation, and activities, all adapting to Islamic principles. A growing global demand for tourism services aligned with Islamic principles, contributing significantly to Indonesia's economy. Guided by the Indonesia Ulama Councils or MUI fatwa and the principle of Maqasid Syariah, ensuring all tourism aspects meet Islamic standards. Continued innovation and development in halal tourism to attract more Muslim tourists and promote Islamic values global. And the methods of this research type is qualitative research, utilizing an exploratory descriptive approach aimed at providing detailed explanation and description of halal tourism using the scientific method based on literature study to explore and describe current phenomena in halal tourism. And data source is from compilation of data from the document books, article, and library source through extensive library research. And the focus area is concentrated on capturing various facts about halal tourism in Indonesia, but generally and in specific regions. And the analysis technique is utilize the Maqasid Sharia approach to analyze the characteristic and impacts of halal tourism. And the results of this article is halal tourism in Indonesia encompasses food, drink, accommodation, and activities compliant with Islamic law, catering to a large Muslim population. The concept of halal tourism is still evolved with some regional regulation like West Nusa Tenggara providing clear definition while others are in development. Debate and diverse interpretation of halal and Sharia in tourism, reflecting regional cultural differences and concerns. Variation in the understanding and acceptance of halal tourism across provinces, influenced by cultural and religious diversity, contrasts with East Asian countries where halal tourism is seen more as an economic initiative rather than a cultural or religious expression. Challenges in meeting the genuine requirement of Muslim tourists, such as halal food and prayer facilities, particularly in non-Muslim majority regions. Inconsistencies between the intended design of halal tourism and its actual implementation, focusing more on surface certification than on comprehensive tourist experience. And the next discussion, five aspects of Maqasid Syariah in Indonesia halal tourism. The first is religion maintenance. Tourism activities should enhance religious values such as visiting mosques and historical religious sites and providing Sharia compliant services. Second is soul preservation, in ensuring safety and security in tourism activities to protect human life. The third, offspring protection, is preventing activities that could harm family lineage, such as discouraging unmarried couples from sharing hotel rooms. And the fourth, asset security, protecting tourists and business assets from thief, fraud, and non-Sharia compliant economic transaction. And the last, fifth is mind maintenance, prohibiting substance harmful to mental health, like alcohol, drugs, and ensuring the provision of halal food and drinks. And the conclusion of this research is how tourism in Indonesia integrates from daruriyat, hajat, and tahsiniyat needs going beyond more economic or technical aspect. And the variation in halal tourism practice across region like Aceh, North Sumatra, and West Nusa Tenggara reflecting different cultural and policy contexts. Current management practice in Indonesia halal tourism have not fully realized the principle of Maqasid Sharia. Across diverse regions, the common goal is to offer facilities and experience that align with Islamic teaching for Muslim tourists. And the success of halal tourism hangs on the collective effort of stakeholders to ensure Sharia compliance standard in all aspects of the industry. Thank you for your attention, and time is I give back the time for Miss Moderator. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the presentation. The next is discussion for all participant and reviewer. You could give some question for the presenter. Okay, Mr. Sharyadi.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Moderator. Uh, Thank you for these kinds of presentations. It is really interesting. I think because this is the new trends of tourism, that is halal tourism. Uh, Before the pandemic, halal tourism is really famous, but after the post the pandemic, sometimes it is really like uh, I'm really serious. I mean, not so really serious to develop. Uh, so in Maqasid Sharia also, uh, in my views, I need I need more explanations about halal tourism itself. Make it clear about halal tourism because sometimes in my understanding, halal tourism is Islamic tourism and also is Sharia tourism. So should we so could the Maqasid Sharia in Maqasid Sharia perspective give the clear understanding about the halal tourism itself? What difference with the Islamic tourism, Sharia tourism? This is about the names of the I think it is only the branding of branding of tourism, but how do you differentiate from the Maqasid Sharia, halal tourism, Islamic tourism, Sharia tourism, etc.? That is my questions. Thank you.
Okay, for the presenter, you could answer the question.
Okay. Thank you for the questions. Let me answer the question. What is the difference about halal tourism and Islamic tourism or Sharia tourism? I think this is not only about branding, but also halal tourism is the concept concept tourism that there is five aspect of Maqasid Sharia, and then there is the different about halal tourism or Islamic tourism or religious tourism. Maybe religious tourism or Islamic tourism we can define that we go to the mosque or about Islamic religion place or Masjid Jami or the other. This is the Islamic religious tourism, and halal tourism is different between uh, three Islamic religious tourism. Halal tourism is uh, need five aspects of Makosid Syariah, like religion maintenance, soul preservation, offspring protection, and asset security and mine maintenance. And then there is what we call the mind of halal tourism and the soul of halal tourism. We need five aspect of Makosid Syariah. I think that is the different about halal tourism and Islamic religious tourism. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the Mr. Faryadin, and thank you for the 16 presenter.